Hey, what's up, fam? First, before I get into this, I want to say congratulations to Fire Force for getting an anime. I think it doesn't have as much recognition outside of Japan. Obviously, it's got to have enough recognition and doing well enough that it's getting an anime. But I don't see anyone really talking about it much online or anybody I know that's really heard of it. But with the anime coming out, I'm guessing it'll get a lot more notoriety and end up hopefully becoming a hit. Back to the chapter, I've been pretty pleased at the release of some of the chapters lately. Back to kind of coming in a normal timed kind of put out. I think people are getting ready now that the anime's announced. So hopefully things are gonna stay pretty thick. This chapter though, I thought it was kind of crazy because mostly I can kind of sum it up, but I want to get to because I want to get to specific parts. We got Nataku being like pushed to use his ability, polluted imagination, his pillar ability. I guess he can create things with his mind. I don't know what degree, but when he talks, he's got little versions of Rekka, the dude with the star eyes, in his mouth, which is strange. I don't. That's such a odd bit to do. It looks like somebody memed on it, like somebody took a picture, turned it into a meme, and it wasn't already goofy like that. Oh, that's one thing that I'm gonna look forward to seeing the anime just because it's silly. But for the most part, it was pretty sick seeing these big radioactive heat laser beams just shooting out, cutting up buildings, incinerating parts of the ground. But also just the interactions between Shinra and Corona were great. Of Shinra just trying to tell him what to do, and he's like, "Are you my superior? Are you my boss? Are you in charge of me?" And he's like, "No," and he gives him like the reasons why, and he's just like, "So you're not my boss? You're not I don't have to listen to you? Okay, cool." And then when things are kind of like getting heavier, Corona's just like, "Yeah, this is kind of too much. I'm gonna go get a new job," and that kind of like leads up into Charon or Karn, however you pronounce his name, jumping in front and kind of like pushing back one of Nentaku's lasers and then kind of throwing it back at him and bringing up how his job is to protect the pillars regardless if they're on his team or not, which is pretty cool. I like that kind of aspect to him. But it's weird that he throws it back at a pillar. I mean, I guess he probably aimed it. I guess he definitely would have aimed a chunk away from Nataku's head, but still, you gotta be careful, dude. You're gonna hurt that kid. Not a whole lot really to talk about this chapter. It was mostly just kind of like the startup of this action, kind of bringing up his this whole relationship in this with the guys from the Knights of the Ashen Flame, kind of being like, yeah, we gotta. I don't remember the chick's name, but she used her ability and like messed with some of the stuff in his head to kind of trigger his ability, Nataku's ability. And then people talking about like the beams have like higher radiation levels, and you see all like the cool damage and just like the funny interactions between some of them, and then leading up to pretty cool moment for Charon. But that's mostly it for this chapter. The next couple will probably be a bit thicker. But otherwise, give me comments below on what you think about this. Are you excited for the anime? Have you been following this series at all? And thumbs up, like, and subscribe to the channel. I do mostly manga and anime stuff. But otherwise, those who are subscribed, thank you already. And thank you everyone for listening.